Hey, it's Sam here from Train of Thought, helping the world of work to be less stressful. Now, before we begin, just make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Now, today we're going to be talking about what we value, what we hold most important. It really matters because it affects how we act, it affects the things we do, it affects the decisions we make, it affects the way we treat people. What we value informs the way we live our lives. And for a lot of us, we spend a lot of time just kind of going through the motions, following our habits, doing what we do day to day without necessarily thinking about it. But spending some time reflecting on what really matters to you can massively help you to live the kind of life that you want to lead, to treat people in the way you would like to treat them, and to make the choices that you would like to make, to essentially be the person that you want to be. So how do we find out what we value? Well, we're going to do an exercise today that's a visualization exercise to try and help us discover what that is. Visualization is an exercise where we use our imagination to bring something into being in our minds so that we can use what we learn in the real world. Essentially, what we're doing is being creative with the brain and our imagination, which only humans can do of all the animals, and then put it into practice. Stephen Covey talks about things being created twice, once in the mind and once in reality. It's only through creation through the mind that we'll be able to bring something into being that we can apply in real life. So make sure you're sat somewhere comfortable, somewhere you won't really be disturbed, and bring into your imagination, bring into being the things I will be talking about, and hopefully it'll help us to find what really matters. If it helps to close your eyes, please do. If not, just follow along. So imagine yourself pushing open some large oak doors. You look down, you're dressed all in black. You're dressed in formal black clothes, and you look up and you see pew after pew of waiting people, and all of them are in formal black clothes too. You begin to look around and you see that so many of the faces are recognizable to you. People you love, your friends, your family, all of them are there waiting, and you realize that you're at a funeral. You begin to walk down the aisle in this crematorium. You share a condolent smile with someone. You nod at someone else. You squeeze someone on the shoulder. All these people you know and love. As you make your way to the end of the aisle where there's a casket. And it's an open casket. And you walk towards it and you look in and you see that it's you. This is your funeral. This is a celebration of your life with all the people in your life who love you. In a couple of minutes, they're going to stand up and speak. There's going to be someone from your work. There's going to be someone from your family. There's going to be one of your friends. And if you have one, there's going to be your life partner. And they are going to speak about you. And the question is, what would you like them to say? Now pause this video for a second, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and write down what you would like them to say about you. How would you like to be remembered? How do you want people to describe you? Do that now. Okay, hopefully you have written down a list of things. Now have a look at this list and take a look at what's on there. This is what really matters to you. This is what's really important. The purpose of the funeral exercise is to give us a moment that's so finite, that's so definite and, quite frankly, emotionally laden, that it forces us to look at what we really value. And that could be anything. My personal one when I do this exercise, number one is be kind. I want to be described as kind. I want people to know that I was kind to them. Number two is be generous. And number three is be loving. Those are the three things I want to be described as. How is this useful? Well, if those are what I want to be described as, those are the things I have to do. I have to be kind. I have to be generous. I have to be loving. So I have to do things that are that. If there is an option, a choice where I can be kind or not be kind, then I know I need to do the kind thing because that's what matters to me. If there's an option where I can do something that is generous and something that's not, then I can choose to do the generous thing. Same with loving. If it's an opportunity to be loving or not, well, I can do the loving thing because that's how I want other people to see me and remember me. So that's what I'll do. Values inform action. We're constantly making choices throughout our days, our lives, on what we are going to do. But you need something to hold it against. What is a good decision if you don't have a yardstick? And our values are our yardstick. Were you kind today? Were you loving? Were you generous? Were you whatever the thing you put? Because the next moment where you have a choice to make, you can think, what is the right thing to do based on what matters to me? I can do that. And I can promise you, in all the times I've ever done this exercise, no one's ever written, I wish I sent more emails. I wish I spent more time on WhatsApp. I wish I'd been at the office longer. It's never that. It's always something like love, kindness, generosity, being there for others, being a good father, partner, son, daughter, mother, whatever it is. That's what really matters. So that's what we hold to. Those are the yardsticks for our lives. This is what we run our lives by. Take it, formalize it, look at it, reflect on it. Do this exercise every 3 months and just make sure that your life is on the path you want it to go down, because you only get one. And how other people describe you is how you acted in life. I hope that was helpful. Please write your comments. Let me know down below. Like the video if you did, and please hit subscribe if you'd like to find out more. But in the meantime, and until we speak again, take care.